it's True here, bringing you another video in the Nintendo Sunday series. Today this is Bad Dudes vs DragonNinja, which is based on a 1988 arcade game by Database. Its full title is Bad Dudes vs DragonNinja, but it's more commonly known as Bad Dudes. This is the NES port, which came out a year later in 1989. And I have to say, it does a pretty reasonable job of recreating the game. The plot of this one's quite simple. President Ronald Reagan's been kidnapped by DragonNinja, and you as the bad dudes have to go and rescue him. The game is pretty short, it's split over 7 very short levels, and as you can see I'm already at the boss of the first level already. Simple game, pretty much like Kung Fu Master, where you walk from left to right on the majority of levels. You only have one attack button, which is context sensitive to the range you are from the enemy, and you also have a jump button, and the jump can also make you transition from an upper level and a lower level, so it adds a little bit more freedom of movement and comes into more play when you do play 2-player mode, whether you can take each route. This is the second level now. This one's on top of some trucks. Obviously you haven't got a lower level on this level because you die as soon as you go onto the road there. In terms of power-ups, there's 2 weapons you can pick up, a knife and a set of nunchucks, which I have at the moment. They don't really increase the power of your attacks in any way at all, they just generally increase your range, with the knife increasing it by a little bit and the nunchucks sending it to its fullest. Other pickups are time, which I don't actually think, oh yeah, I suppose time limit at the bottom there. Yeah, there's a time limit which you can replenish by picking up clocks, but I've never known in a beat 'em up game anyone to ever run out of time. And there's also energy refills by cans of Coke that drop. The enemies, as per the arcade, are pretty straightforward. They're just various different coloured ninjas, so the game does a pretty good job of recreating the arcade here. There are also a few other variants as well. There's some women ninjas, which I've got a funny feeling they've been taken out of this because they should have seen quite a lot of them by now. Nintendo always had a funny thing about women in combat games. And there's also a sword wielding enemy and like a mini claw guy, which you'll probably see at the end of this level if I manage to get there. I'll have one more continue, see if we can get to the end of the level. As I say, the game's made up of about 7 levels, each one pretty short. These levels that are on rails tend to be the longest because you simply can't force the screen forward. Each level's got a boss, which on the arcade mode they are very cheap and designed to rub as much credits off you as possible. I mean, in terms of gameplay, you'll probably lose 90% of your lives on the boss encounters because there's simply no pattern to them and no way to prevent yourself from taking damage most of the time. The levels do vary from, vary quite a lot in the themes. There's no story in between the levels, so there's no real sense of why you're progressing through these areas or where you're actually going. I mean, level 1 started off in a city, level 2 is obviously these trucks, level 3 you go down to some sewers, and then I think it's onto a forest, then you take a train ride, and then I think there's some kind of cave system, and then the final DragonNinja base. They're all relatively short levels, and like I say, these ones are the longest. The other levels can probably be done in a matter of 3-4 minutes if you just continuously push forward throughout the level. And it's pretty simplistic stuff. I mean, as per the arcade, once you've got your nunchucks here, you can just literally stand there and just flail left and right and take everybody out, and nobody can really touch you. You say it's just really the bosses that are going to rob you blind. Now, getting towards the front of the trucks here, quite why you couldn't just run along to the front is beyond me, but there we go. You know what game programs are like. Now that it's stopped, we get the boss. Now that's the claw guy. He's normally on top of the trucks, he is. Don't know why he didn't go there, but Yep, he's dead, and there's the boss, kind of like a slightly different version of him. The bosses don't seem too bad on this version of it. The main thing is with the continues, as you saw there, when you do die you do go back to the start of the level again, so you literally got to do each level in 3 lives, which will be a big problem on the final level, because you do have to battle through all the bosses of the game again. I think this guy's nearly dead here, and I think I'll leave it here at the end of the second level. Yep. Oh no, he got me. What a twat. There we go. Not bad. I think it's not bad anyway.